What do you do with an aubergine? I'll show you what I do. So, do you have those things in your family that are family favourites? So we do. And this is my absolute one, particularly when I'm on my own, because I can make it and it lasts me for 2 days. So, I've chopped up some red onions so you don't make me see me crying. And then all I do is I put big chunks of red and yellow pepper. I don't ever like green pepper in this. It's just got a bit of a kind of, it's not as sweet as the red and the yellow. So that goes in. Red and yellow pepper. It doesn't really matter how it happens. Oh, I've got another one here. And the great thing about this is that you're not adding any extra fat to it. It's just using the fat out of the chicken that I'm going to use. So you don't need to put any oil or anything on it top. So it's really quite healthy, really. Look away now if you're a vegan or a vegetarian. But the thing I like about it as well is that I don't really need any extra carbs with it. So, I mean, you could have some pasta or some rice or some bread maybe, but to be honest, doesn't really need it. So this is tomatoes. I just halve them. This is going to go in the oven for like a good hour, because what you want to happen is that all of these vegetables kind of go a bit black. You know how when peppers taste delicious when they're black? Oh, aubergine. So you want the corners of the veg to just catch. So I put it in at quite a high heat. Like if you're in America, it's probably 400. I would put it in at 200 here. And everything just cooks down. And you don't need to pay any attention to it at all once it's in the oven. It's marvellous. Okay. So it's a bit crowded here. A bit crowded around here. Can you see? So it doesn't really matter where things go. I probably should put some pepper on the top because it's the pepper that I like that gets caught. This is called chicken and roasted vegetables, if you really want to know. Okay, so all this will just go, you know, bleh. So one of the main things is you need to make sure that you season it really well. And I've also got some basil that I'm going to put on. So season it. And if you don't already know, I'm using this stuff. I've always used kind of some sort of sea salt or Himalayan salt or whatever. And I've got this off TikTok. I'm not tagging it in because there are other videos that you can see here where you can go and get this. So this is the already ground version, and I've just ordered another one which is the big version that I can put in my grinder as well, because I like to do that too. So salt and pepper on the veg, and then you can kind of just hide bits of basil in amongst it all. Nice, 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 nice. And then you stuff the chicken skin side up on the top. Doesn't really work with skinned chicken, although you could do it, but you would have to add some oil because you don't then have the natural fat of the chicken. I've trimmed the fat or the skin off this chicken as much as possible. There was much more on here, so I've just left a little bit on the top. So it's this. Salt and pepper again on the top. Salt and pepper on the top. Goes in the oven. Hour. It depends, you know, on your oven. Good hour, maybe even an hour and a quarter. Job done. Enjoy.